Have you ever wondered if your cat feels the cold the same way you do? When winter comes, you turn up the heater, give them a few extra treats, and let them curl up wherever they like. It feels like you're taking good care of them, like you're protecting them from the cold. But what if some of the things you're doing to help are actually hurting them? Every winter, thousands of cats quietly suffer from kidney strain, stiff joints, and chronic pain. And the scary part is, many of these problems are caused by small, innocent mistakes owners make without even realizing it. In fact, there's a good chance you're making at least one of them right now. 1. You're feeding winter comfort portions. Have you ever given your cat a little extra food during winter just because it feels right? Maybe you think they need the extra energy to stay warm. Or maybe it's just your way of showing them a little extra love during the colder months. Most cat owners do this without realizing the harm it can cause. During winter, cats naturally move less. They sleep more, play less, and burn fewer calories. That's completely normal. But their appetite usually stays the same, especially for indoor cats living in a warm, controlled environment. So when you add that just a little extra scoop of food, it slowly builds up. And in cats, weight gain isn't just about a chubby belly. Extra weight puts pressure on their joints, strains their heart, and even makes it harder for them to groom themselves properly. Over time, this can lead to fatigue, inflammation, and lower energy. Some cats even start to seem moody or withdrawn. A better approach is smarter feeding. Keep their portions consistent with their activity level. Instead of feeding more food, focus on better quality. Serving wet food slightly warm to body temperature can improve digestion, increase hydration, and help them feel satisfied faster. And remember, treats are fine in moderation, but in winter, every extra calorie counts. And later in this video, I'll reveal one everyday habit that seems completely harmless, but is actually causing your cat physical pain every single day. And chances are, it's happening in your home right now. 2. You're skipping playtime. Because it's cold, have you noticed your cat sleeping more during winter and assume they just need extra rest? It's an easy mistake to make. But the truth is, many cats sleep out of boredom, not because they're tired. When the days get shorter and the house becomes quieter, their natural hunting instincts fade, and when that instinct disappears, their mood and energy drop too. Cats are built to stalk, chase, and pounce multiple times a day. When that routine disappears, stress hormones start to rise. That can lead to weight gain, irritability, and even destructive behaviors like scratching furniture or suddenly biting. The good news is, fixing this doesn't require hours of play. Just 10 minutes of focused play twice a day can completely reset your cat's energy and mood. Use toys that mimic real prey, like feather wands or small moving mice. And always let your cat win at the end. That small victory releases dopamine in their brain, the same chemical that makes them feel calm, satisfied, and relaxed. And real quick, if this video is already making you rethink how you care for your cat this winter, 9, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. It helps us reach more cat owners who might be making these same mistakes without realizing it. 3. You're sealing every window to keep the heat in. Have you ever noticed your home feeling stuffy during winter, even when the temperature feels perfect? That happens because when we seal every window to keep the warmth inside, we also trap the air. And over time, that air becomes stale. It fills with dust, carbon dioxide, and microscopic allergens that can irritate your cat's lungs and eyes. Cats are extremely sensitive to air quality. In closed winter environments, their bodies actually have to work harder just to breathe clean air. Over time, this can cause low energy, sneezing, and fatigue. Many owners assume their cat is just being lazy, but in reality, they're simply tired from breathing poor quality air. Luckily, the solution is very simple. Open a window for a few minutes each day, especially when the sun is out. Even if it's cold outside, your home still needs fresh air circulation. Just make sure your cat isn't sitting directly in the draft. And if you live somewhere extremely cold, using a good air purifier can make a huge difference. Your home will still feel warm and cozy, but your cat will breathe easier and stay more alert. 4. You're lighting winter candles and diffusers. Do you enjoy filling your home with warm candlelight or seasonal winter scents? It feels relaxing, peaceful, and comforting. But for your cat, that cozy atmosphere can sometimes become a hidden health risk. Many candles, air fresheners, and essential oil diffusers release chemicals that are harmless to humans, but toxic to cats. Cats' bodies simply can't break down certain compounds found in popular winter scents like cinnamon, pine, or eucalyptus. When those particles build up in their system, they can irritate the lungs, damage the liver, and trigger allergic reactions. And the warning signs are often subtle. Your cat might sneeze more often, lick their nose repeatedly, or avoid rooms with strong smells. Even natural or eco-friendly products can still contain essential oils that are dangerous when diffused in closed spaces. The safest option is to use unscented candles made from soy or beeswax, or rely on air purifiers instead. Your home can still feel warm and relaxing without putting your cat's health at risk. 5. You're turning up the heat without adding moisture. Have you ever noticed your cat drinking less water once the heater starts running? Most people assume that means their cat is fine, but the opposite is often true. When indoor heating runs constantly, it dries out the air in your home. And that dry air pulls moisture from everything, including your cat's skin, nose, and lungs. Cats already have a naturally low thirst drive, so that hidden dehydration slowly builds up over time. Eventually, their urine becomes more concentrated, putting strain on their kidneys and increasing the risk of urinary infections. And early on, there are almost no obvious symptoms. You might only notice your cat visiting the litter box less often or sitting near it longer than usual. That's their body quietly struggling. The fix is surprisingly simple. Add moisture back into their environment. Use a humidifier in the main room and place water fountains in different areas of your home. Running water encourages cats to drink more. Also try to rely less on dry food and whenever possible, offer wet food warmed slightly to body temperature. That one change alone can greatly improve hydration and protect their kidneys during the colder months. 6. You're calling it winter laziness, when it's actually pain. Have you been telling yourself your cat is just lazy because it's winter? Maybe they're sleeping more, moving slower, or staying in the same spot for hours. But here's something many owners don't realize. Cats are masters at hiding pain. And during winter, when everything naturally slows down, it becomes even easier for them to hide it. And that laziness might actually be arthritis flaring up in the cold. It could be joint stiffness from inactivity, or kidney strain caused by dehydration. Cats rarely limp dramatically or cry out when they're in pain. Instead, they simply move less. They stay in one place longer. They hesitate before jumping. They avoid stairs. They sleep more than usual. Because it happens gradually, it's easy to assume it's normal. But often it's not. It's their way of protecting themselves from pain you can't see. Watch for warning signs like spending more time near the litter box, grooming less often, moving stiffly after waking up, avoiding interaction when they used to seek attention. These small changes can reveal a lot about how your cat is really feeling.